Self-Management Week. Tackling mental health stigma and discrimination in healthcare. Jane Miller, Academy Programme Manager, The Alliance. Follow us on X at Self-Management Scot and Alliance Scot. Health and Social Care Alliance Scotland.
The Health and Social Care Academy programme really looks at the future of health and social care, and we've been doing a lot of work the last few years to look at stigma. But today we'll be looking about the importance of everyone having their voice heard in healthcare, including reflecting on some of the challenges and experiences of mental health stigma and discrimination and what we can do to tackle those. So we'll be hearing from Moray Wellbeing Hub and CME, who are going to be introducing a fantastic resource which looks at supporting people to influence change and improve services. As I've highlighted, the Health and Social Care Academy programme has been doing a lot of work with stigma in the past. So we worked with the Self-Management programme and Reducing Gambling's Harm programme to do some work around stigma, and we ran a series of events called the Reducing Stigma Emphasising Humanity series. As part of our events, we heard from lots of different organisations and people with lived experience about stigma and the barrier that it can have for people when they're accessing care and treatment. And we also sort of highlighted some of the role that stigma can play in making people feel isolated in their experiences and exacerbating difficult circumstances. Also, we found that stigma can be something that's really about the individual and put onto the individual rather than acknowledging some of the wider systemic and cultural problems. Through our work, we made a series of recommendations, including the importance of involving people with lived experience and making sure that this was in all aspects of anti-stigma work. We also made recommendations about the importance of taking a human rights and equalities-based approach to tackling stigma and trying to rebalance the distribution of power between people and professionals. Many of our themes also highlight the role of the future of health and social care, and at the Academy we've established 5 ambitions which are around tackling challenging systemic issues, so looking at long-term, meaningful and sustainable change by taking a rights-based approach, sharing power, and looking at how we measure our outcomes. So to kind of get us started, I'm going to hand over to Patty from CME, who's going to give a bit more of an overview about some of the work that they've been doing to create this fantastic resource. So I'll hand over to you, Patty.